Welcome back, everyone, to today's Explainer. Look, if you've been following the artificial intelligence space even a little bit lately, you know things are moving at warp speed. But, beneath all those flashy headlines about bigger, faster language models, there's actually this massive structural shift taking place completely under the radar. We're looking at the emergence of a foundational technology that's literally about to change how we interact with software forever. So today, we are breaking down the AI era's missing link, MCP servers. Let's get right into it. But to really grasp why this shift is such a big deal, we got to take a step back and look at how we actually interact with AI right now. I want you to ask yourself, is AI just a chatbot that answers questions? Honestly, for most of us, the answer is still yes, right? You type a prompt into a little box, and a system spits out text in return. It's kind of just a passive conversational novelty. I mean, sure, it's incredibly smart, but at the end of the day, it's trapped inside a chat window. If you wanted to actually do something with the answer it gives you, well, you've got to copy it, paste it, and execute it yourself. We really need to totally disrupt that mental model today because the era of AI just being your chatty sidekick, yeah, that's already ending.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. Beyond the chatbot. Modern AI systems are rapidly, and I mean rapidly, evolving way beyond that little chat box. We're moving away from these passive responders and stepping into the world of intelligent operators. Think about the old reality, a system that just talks, a chatbot, but contrast that with the new reality, a system that acts. So instead of just stringing words together, an intelligent operator is actively interacting with the digital world around it. It's reaching out to APIs, pinging your Slack channels, and natively navigating through super complex cloud systems. It isn't just drafting a plan for you anymore, it's actually executing the whole shebang across the enterprise tools you already use every single day.
Moving on to Section 2, the secure bridge.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it highlights the massive roadblock we've hit. See, real work requires access to real data, right? For an AI to actually act, it needs to see your files, your emails, and your company's databases. But giving an AI raw access to your database without any kind of bridge, yeah, that's basically like letting a brilliant toddler drive a bulldozer through your filing cabinet. You literally cannot just hand the keys to the castle to an autonomous agent and hope for the best. That's a recipe for total chaos. We absolutely need a secure, rock-solid way for the AI brain to talk to your enterprise tools. And this is exactly where MCP servers step in. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. You can think of an MCP server quite simply as a secure bridge between AI models and real-world systems. It is the foundational missing link we've been waiting for. It connects the immense processing power of the AI brain directly to your enterprise workflows. But, and this is absolutely crucial, it does it without you sacrificing an ounce of control.
So rather than just granting wild, unrestricted access, MCP servers provide 5 critical provisions that make this entire setup viable. First up, structured tool access. The AI only gets the very specific tools it needs in a format it actually understands. Second, security and permission controls. You are the boss here. You decide exactly what the AI can see and what it's allowed to modify. Third, standardized communication. This means everyone is speaking the exact same language, totally eliminating those annoying translation errors between systems. Fourth, workflow orchestration. The MCP server smoothly manages how tasks flow from one step to the next. And finally, fifth, safe enterprise integrations. You get all the amazing benefits of an active AI operator without compromising your company's security posture even a little bit. These specific building blocks are exactly what prevent that bulldozer chaos we talked about, allowing for incredibly powerful, safe integrations.
So, the crucial point is Section 3, Systems that Act. What does this secure bridge actually let an autonomous agent do in the real world? Let's run through these capabilities real quick because this is where all of these abstract concepts turn into concrete, game-changing utility. Okay, ready? With MCP architectures in place, an AI agent can literally read your files directly. It can analyze your overflowing inbox to extract key action items. For all the developers out there, it can actively review GitHub repositories. It can query your massive databases to pull live metrics without you having to write a single line of SQL. It can manage your calendars to seamlessly coordinate schedules, and ultimately, it can automate complex operational workflows from end to end. I mean, wow. This isn't some distant science fiction. This is what actually happens when you give an AI structured, secure access to your real-world targets. The AI acts.
Which brings us to Section 4, the next internet revolution.
Let's zoom out for a second, okay? Look at the big picture. We are currently watching the massive, just explosive growth of enterprise AI, autonomous agents, and highly secure local AI systems. But as these technologies scale up, they all hit the exact same integration bottlenecks. And this brilliantly illustrates a staggering realization. MCP-like infrastructures may become as important as APIs were for the internet revolution. Just think about that for a second. Think about how APIs completely transformed the internet. I mean, before APIs, websites were just isolated little islands. After APIs, the internet became an interconnected, automated global economy. Just look at how companies like Stripe or Twilio built literal billion-dollar empires simply by being the API bridge for payments and texts. That is the exact scale of what MCP is doing for AI right now. They are the universal adapters letting the whole AI economy communicate.
So the ultimate takeaway here is that the future of AI isn't just about building smarter, larger models. I mean, sure, we'll get smarter models, no doubt. But the real power, that lies in forging smarter connections. It's the integration between those models, your everyday digital tools, the people in your organization, and your actual real-world operations that creates real, lasting value. The network of connections, that is the product now.
Which brings us to the ultimate question you really have to ask yourself as we enter this totally new paradigm. We are officially leaving the era of the chatbot behind. The bridge has been built, the tools are connected, the permissions are set up and secure. So, are you ready for a system that acts? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I highly encourage you to take a hard look at your own workflows today and see exactly where an intelligent operator could completely change the way you work. Catch you next time.